Welcome back to the Basketball Center. Bears win at 87-81, a 6-point win. Coach Casey Carter joins us. Scored sign, and Coach, that's just a typical home Southwest game. Physical, pushing, fighting. But the Bears tonight, compared to the first time we played them in our place, I thought we kept our cool. We played hard and we stayed in the ball game.
We did, and the biggest difference in tonight and when we played them up at Goodman is you see they play really small. He had to change up some different roles for us, but the one thing that we did better tonight was we got back in transition. And if you can limit this team in transition buckets and make them guard in a half-court set, you have a better of a chance. And I'll tell you this, their guys still made shots, some big-time contested shots late in the shot clock, but like you said, we never folded from it. We always responded to it. It's a fantastic game. You know, you're obviously happier because you won, but it was a good basketball game on both ends, and it was a good one to see for the fans.
No doubt about that. Chris Jones tonight, boy, what an effort. 22 points, his best this year. He had, or was it 16 against Northwest, but 22 tonight. And by mine, he is, 14 in a row from the free throw line?
Well, they unofficially had 13, so something like that. 13 for 13 is what mine has, so.
One among friends. He had a bunch of them in a row.
He was fantastic. He was really fantastic. And the way Holmes plays, they put so much pressure on you on the ball, and they deny so much. They do a fantastic job. It limits what you can do offensively. You can't run a lot of sets, you know, because you're having a hard time getting open and stuff. So you spread them out. You get guys that can go make plays, and you hope that you did a good job in the summer and going to get those guys that can do it, and we had them tonight.
And we get 5 in double figures tonight. So when the Bears are sharing the basketball, when you have 5 guys in double figures, that makes you a lot harder to guard.
It is, you know, and 2, you know, right there almost at, or another one right there almost there at double digits. So Xavion Dillon, fantastic game. He's fighting a little muscle spasms that he suffered in the Delta game. Practiced 50% yesterday, and you could see him. I mean, he's running up and down the court, and he's holding his back, but still getting better. He's making those signs of improvement that we're hoping to see. Still got ways to go. Tamine did a fantastic job. You know, he, again, didn't score it probably like he really wanted to, but the intangibles, Mr. Robbie, if you come watch the kid play, you love him. And he had a Division I school, a Conference USA school in here, and that's the one thing he just said about Tamine is, you know, he didn't score it very good, but I love the intangibles that he brings. I love his personality and his character, and you know, that goes.
He rebounded tonight when we really needed it.
He did, and that goes a long way. So kudos to him.
Defensively, McCleary came in and had 21 against us on 7 threes when we played up there, but tonight we limited him to 8, and he only had 1 3-pointer. I thought that was a lot of the difference. You know, we did not allow him to really get going and put some points on the board in a hurry for Holmes.
He was a big scouting report. Obviously, you know, we didn't have him pegged as a really good shooter the first time, and he proved us wrong, and he shot it. He made 5 against us the first time we met. He made 5 Tuesday night against Hines. So obviously he was in the scouting report, and we did a fantastic job of being able to recognize him. Unofficially, again, I'm looking at it. I'm pretty sure they made 7 3-pointers in the first half, and they have 7 for the game.
They didn't score. They didn't have one in the second half.
Well, we continue to say let's limit them in transition, but we can't give up 7 threes in the second half. So let's make sure we get out and show up on these shooters, and I think we did a pretty good job of that. They didn't make one.
Well, you got to take your hat off to this group of Bears. They revenged 2 losses that they had to Mississippi Delta on Tuesday and then here to Holmes tonight. That's a big step forward for this team to come back in and take 2 away from teams that have beat you earlier.
It's huge confidence, and you could see it down the stretch before we let out for Christmas. Our guys lacked a little bit of confidence, you know, and that's something that Harley can't instill. They got to go out there and get it, you know, through being successful, and we've been successful these 2 games. Even though we won it, you know, had we not in their 2 tough games, we've still gotten better as a team, you know. But the one thing I just told Enterprise Journal is you're happy because we still have not reached our near potential. We still have a ways to go on getting better at a lot of different things, and we've got to figure it out pretty soon. This is our last non-conference game. All the rest of them from here on out are as real as they get, and it starts out with your rival on the road, Colin, Monday night.
That's what I was going to get to. Non-conference over with, 2 games here after Christmas. Now you go to Mullins Gymnasium on a Monday night to take on Colin in a South Division game, and a South Division game that both of y'all really need. So should be a good basketball game.
It is. It's a tough league, and anytime you go on the road, if you can steal one, it's huge. And we were able to do that last year. It's going to be a fantastic game. They got a new coach. He's doing things a little bit different. We're definitely going to have to go to film and study them and see what we need to do. But it's going to be a heck of a game. And this game was what I told them in the locker room in pregame. This is a perfect team to play headed into a big-time stretch of South Division games, because the intensity and the energy is going to be like that in every single one of these South Division games, and we were able to experience that tonight.
So next week we go to Cuco Lynn on Monday. We're back home with a tough game against Pearl River on Thursday. Hopefully fans will make both trips. Short trip up to Colin. You know they're going to have a big crowd. You need a big crowd up there, and then back home in the basketball center on Thursday with Pearl River coming to town. Could get back even in the South Division with a couple of wins.
Last year when we went up to Colin, at the end of the game, you would have thought we were the home team. We had a fantastic support from our fans that came up there, mostly the athletes that are here on campus. They jumped in their little cars and pulled gas money together and figured out a way to get up to Weston. And from what I'm hearing, they're doing the same thing this year. And so let's travel up to Weston and turn it into our home gym. It'd be fantastic.
Congratulations on a big win tonight against Holmes, 87-81. We'll rejoin you on Monday night from Western Mississippi when the Bears will play and take on the Colin Wolves. That'll do it. We'll see you on Monday night.